You're looking in live at Larkin Field in Manchester, New Hampshire. Southern New Hampshire, the home of Penmen, will be host today as the Penmen look to put this 6-game losing streak to an end. Good afternoon, this is Mason Gilmartin alongside Chris Ford. Chris, what did the Penmen have to do today to come out on top against the number 9 Stonehill Skyhawks?
Yeah, thank you, Mason. Happy Saturday, everybody. Thank you for joining in on this homecoming weekend here. And I think the Penmen, they just need to be aggressive throughout the game, you know. They're going up against a very good team, ranked 9th in all Division II field hockey. They just need to, stay aggressive and not back down to their opponents.
So the number 9 Skyhawks, Stonehill College, look to build on their 8-game winning streak. The Skyhawks have outscored their opponents 48-6 in the midst of their winning streak. In net today for Stonehill is Sarah Friedman. Stonehill is 10-3 with her in the cage, with a 1.88 goals allowed average and a 745 save percentage. Chris, who are the players you think you need to look out for today?
If you're the Penmen, there's one player in particular you need to look out for, and her name is Casey Smith, number 1. She's leading the nation right now in goals scored, 30 goals and 14 assists.
As we get underway here at Larkin Field, Stonehill will start off with possession. Pass all the way down the sideline, will kick out of bounds off the pylon. So Chris, for the Penmen, who are we looking out for today?
I think you're looking for a little bit of everybody, you know, not really one player in particular, but just see how the team plays.
In net today for the Penmen is Alexis Susi, getting her first start of the season, as Stonehill takes it back to their defense. Pass to midfield, back to the defense for Stonehill. Goes down the sideline, switching fields here. Vanderdorn trying to attack it. Still there, the pass back to midfield. Poirier is there. Still Stonehill at midfield, looking for some options. Hard pass gets through Ledger into the circle, and Hildreth will knock it out. We have a whistle, and the Penmen are going to take it.
A nice stand there by Hildreth, staying her ground, getting possession of the ball, and avoiding a potential goal opportunity here for the Skyhawks.
Ledger off the whistle, tries to find Amaris Taylor, is picked off. Stonehill trying to get it back into the circle. Quick offense coming here. Hildreth trying to break it up again, and player tripped in the circle. I think they're going to play on. And the advantage there is Gouvain takes the touch, and that'll be the first penalty corner of the game for Stonehill.
Yeah, Casey Smith seemed to take quite the stumble here. Looks to be okay now, but that's quite a hard hit right there.
Alexandra Dillon will take this penalty corner. She gets ready. The pass outside, misses get outside the circle, and the shot by Casey Smith deflected and out of bounds. So Casey Smith, the leading goal scorer in the nation, trying to get one on the board early. But the deflection kicks it out.
And this is what the Skyhawks are going to do the whole game, Mason, you know. They're going to try and feed their goal scorer early on. That time, the shot unable to go in, but that's what the Skyhawks want to do.
As Hildreth has it near side. That's turned over. Stonehill will take it. As Gouvain holds strong again, she's going to play it up. As the Penmen finally get possession, Poirier will look upfield. She takes it up across midfield with some open field to work with. Knocked away, she stays with it. Looking for an open player, she plays it back to Ledger. Ledger trying to shriek up the sideline, she does. A lot of contact and it'll go out of bounds, Penmen ball. As Ledger plays it to Amaris, she flicks it up into the circle. Frost is there, looking for it. Holt gets a stick on it, knocked down. Holt still with it. And she can't keep it in bounds. Stonehill will take it over.
Yeah, but that's a good opportunity right there for the Penmen. As you're going to see Holt right here, about to go for the shot attempt, and just gets denied right in front of the net. But that's a good attempt there by the Penmen.
Big miscommunication there for Stonehill as they can't corral one with no defense there. And the Penmen will take it.
Big opportunity here for the Penmen.
Poirier has it. She's going to relocate this ball. She dribbles, tries to get it into the circle. She does. She's in there looking for a player, and it's off the foot of a defender, and then we're going to get a penalty corner. So the Penmen now looking for some scoring chances as they're going to have their first penalty corner of the game. They're going to talk it over real quick.
Yeah, Mason, you know, it's going to be really interesting to see what the Penmen are going to do here. They have a couple opportunities, a couple different looks they can throw at the Skyhawks here. Let's see which one they go with and how well it works.
So Maris Taylor will play it out. She gives it to Govain. Govain takes a touch, gives it to Frost. The shot deflected out of bounds by a defender.
Yeah, this time you see a beautifully set up play here. Aaron Frost getting a beautiful shot right across the middle, but a nice play by the Skyhawks defense.
Poirier has it once again, trying to get into the circle. She does. And that's knocked away. That'll also go out of bounds. So Penmen, a lot of possession down on the Skyhawks side of the field. As Poirier playing up, she's going to try and get back into the circle. That's knocked away with ease by the defender. Slapped up field, knocked down by Hildreth. She tries to keep it in. She does. Lose possession. Poirier tries to get it back. Instead, it's Hildreth. Into the circle. Vanderdoorn can't get it under control. She's still fighting for it, and we have a whistle. It'll go to the Skyhawks. Frost now wins it back. She slaps it into the circle. Vanderdoorn plays it back in. Stonehill having trouble getting it out of the circle as Holt is in the circle, and she gets all tangled up, and we're going to get another penalty corner here for the Penmen.
And this has been a good sequence here for the Penmen, Mason. A lot of 50-50 balls that could go either way, and they've been winning the majority of them. So that's a good sign for the Penmen early on, proving that they're going to be aggressive throughout the entire course of the game.
Maris is there to play it again as she finds Govain. Govain tries to skip it. She finds Holt. That shot is deflected. She still gets it back. Play on, says the ref, when we finally get another penalty corner. So the Penmen, nothing knocked home yet, but they're getting their chances, and another penalty corner might be able to help them here as they're going to talk it over once again.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly, Mason. You know, they're seeing the Skyhawks defense is seeing a lot of different looks early on. They don't know what's going to come at them. The Penmen, hopefully they're able to crack through and get one in the back of the net.
Yeah, it's coming.
In the last 8 games, the Skyhawks have only let up 6 goals. Penmen looking to get one early. Govain has it, looking wide, and that's going to go off the stick of a Penmen and out of bounds. Stonehill lofts it upfield, knocked down and played to the stick of Poirier. She gets it under control. She goes upfield. She's just outside the circle. She finds her way in. Her shot skips through and into the net. No, it does not get into the net. They're going to call this one off. And it looked like Abad got the side of the cage, no goal. So we're going to get a penalty shot here from Vanderdoorn. As she gets set, Penmen looking for the 1-0 lead.
This is huge right here, Mason. This could very well determine how both teams play throughout the rest of the day.
Shot is up and into the cage. Vanderdoorn gets the Penmen on the board first with 27.5 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, Laura Vanderdoorn doing a very nice job. Picks a corner, sticks with it, finds the back of the net. Early lead here for the Penmen against the 9th-ranked Skyhawks.
Nice shot there by Vanderdoorn, burying it in that top left corner, making it almost impossible for Sarah Friedman to get a stick or a pad on that one.
Penalty circle, scored by number 18, Laura Vanderdoorn.
Time of goal 7 minutes 23 seconds. That's Vanderdoorn. Penalty circle for the Penmen. 7-23.
Ledger will play the ball out of their own end. Trying to find Govain at midfield. She loses it. Stonehill going to try and get a counterattack, but that's knocked away. Hildreth there plays it to Govain along the sideline, trying to keep it in. She does, but turns it over. Greenberg has it for Stonehill. Plays it to the feet of Govain, and we have a whistle. Vanderdoorn cuts it off. Abad has it. She gets obstructed. No call, and now we have a call. Govain will now take it. No, she's going to give it off. Poirier will take it. Try slapping it hard upfield. That's deflected. Stonehill takes it back. 3 girls back for the Penmen. Trying to work their way into the circle of the Skyhawks. Casey Smith, she loses it. Good defense there by Hildreth. Greenberg slaps it into the circle. Skyhawks shot just outside the circle and knocked down by Abad. So, sorry, I think that was Ledger actually. Yeah, so a good stop there by the Penmen.
Another great defensive stand here by the Penmen. Not allowing the ball to reach Alexis Susi back there.
Greenberg has it again, trying to work it back into the circle for the Skyhawks, and another great stop by Hildreth. She keeps it in bounds as well. She plays it up. Trying to get through some midfielders here. She plays it all the way upfield. She finds Abad. Looking across for Vanderdoorn. She has Maddie Holt upfield. She dribbles it into the circle, and that's cut off by a defender. She gets it back. Maris Taylor trying to get into the action as she gets a stick on it. Plays it right through the middle of the field to Aaron Frost, who has a lot of field to work with here. Smacks it from outside the circle. That's knocked away. She gets it back. Her shot, she misses. Holt fighting for it in the circle. Knocked away. Poirier still has it. The defense can't knock it out, and they slap Holt with the stick. We're going to get penalty corner for the Penmen.
Great overall persistence here by the Penmen Mason. Staying with it on more than one shot, and eventually they stuck with it, and now they have the penalty corner.
So as Penmen talk things over once again, they're going to try and take a 2-0 lead early on in this first half with 24 and a half to go.
And that would be a huge advantage for the Penmen.
Amaris plays it out once again to Govain. Govain to Frost. Her pass into the circle, and it's in the net. Vanderdoorn puts it in for the Penmen. That's 2 for her early on in this one. And a great sequence there by the Penmen.
Yeah, Mason, this is just a great overall sequence here. As you're going to see the initial shot here by Frost get deflected off Vanderdoorn just over the goalkeeper in the back of the net. 2-0 Penmen early on.
So the number 9 Stonehill Skyhawks aren't happy right now as they're going to talk things over. We're going to take a timeout. Penmen lead this one 2-0.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, the center of Division II sports is inside the NCAA.com hub. With live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we traveled across the country to celebrate the success of our online students who couldn't attend graduation.
Thank you guys for giving me the chance again. It's something that I worked for a long time.
Because we believe student success is success worth celebrating.
Who did you get this degree for? I got it for me.
I did this for my mom.
I did it for you, bud.
Congratulations, Daddy.
Find your online graduate or undergraduate program today at snhu.edu.
Welcome back to Larkin Field as the Southern New Hampshire University Penmen lead this one 2-0 against Stonehill Skyhawks. Chris, what's working out early on for the Penmen?
They've just been aggressive, you know. The Skyhawks, they came in here on their senior day during homecoming weekend, and they weren't ready for it. The Penmen, they've been very aggressive from the going, and if they keep it up, this could be a good game here.
Packed crowd here at Larkin Field for senior day, a beautiful fall day here in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Jeff, who you on?
As Stonehill will take it off the timeout. Casey Smith plays it back.
And then goal scored by number 18, Lara Vanderdorf.
Abad trying to knock it down, but out of bounds, and Penmen will take it. Govain looking for some quick offense, looks for Vanderdorn, gets a stick on it, plays it to Abad into the circle. Stonehill trying to get it out and play it up. Great defense from the Penmen. Gonna get a whistle as they're gonna get some field to work with here. Slapped up and not an accurate pass as the Penmen will take it back. Hildreth slaps it way upfield looking for Abad. Govain slaps it out. Cleary slaps it to midfield for the Skyhawks. Hildreth breaks it up, but they're going to get it back on the whistle. Playing along the sideline out of bounds. As Hildreth will take it back for the Penmen.
Everything clicking right now for the Penmen Mason. They're dominating possession, and they're getting the ball seemingly every 5 seconds or so.
As Damaris Taylor takes that one right back. Looking upfield for Holt. She can't keep it in bounds. Back to the Skyhawks. Stonehill, the high pass as Maris Taylor tries to get a stick on it. She does. Slows it down for Poirier to get a stick on it. She plays it up to Frost. Frost trying to cut through the middle. Stonehill gets a stick on it. She still has it though. Trying to cut back. She gives it to Poirier. Poirier carving through some defense here just outside the circle, and that's knocked down. Amaris still fighting for it.
Jeff, I can't hear you.
Stonehill plays it wide. Looking for some offense here as they've had trouble getting it past midfield. Playing it back to their defense. Holt pressuring. Trying to work their way out of danger as the defense is all over them as Vanderdorn and the Skyhawks getting tangled up as Maris Taylor will win it back.
Not a lot of movement here by the Skyhawks, Mason.
Okay.
As you look, Poirier brings it back into the circle, and that is out of bounds, missing wide of the cage. So Poirier will take it about 20 yards out of the circle, relocating the ball more towards the center of the field.
Jeff, you want
Takes
me
a
back on
touch,
the
and she's going to try and get into the circle, and that's taken away. Frost tries to get onto it. She does. As Stonehill takes it back, Frost, though, wins the battle back to the ball. Frost, the lob pass up the field, finds Poirier. Poirier into the circle. Vanderdorn's there, but that is trickled out of bounds. Back to the Skyhawks. Poirier has it. Nice move there to get by a defender into the circle. She's trying to find somebody, and out of bounds. Back to Stonehill.
I like the creativity by the Penmen here, Mason. They're up 2-0. They can afford to try some new things out, and if things go wrong, hey, the worst that can happen is you give up one goal. You'll still have a lead.
So Poirier on the restart there tries to play it wide to Frost as her pass is too wide. Maris Taylor blocks the pass there. Poirier plays it into the circle. So Holt, she can't get a stick on. She had an open shot, but she lost an edge there and out of bounds.
Yeah, I got you. I got you now.
Yeah, this time Maddie Holt off the beautiful feed inside. Unable to maintain control and bounce, and unable to get the ball in the back of the net.
Kermeka trying to win it for the Penmen. We have a whistle, and it's going to be Penmen ball. Amaris will take it on the restart. The lob pass upfield, looking for a bod. Nice settle by her just outside the circle. She's going to have a shot. She takes it and misses wide of the net.
Yeah, this time Abad doing a really nice job settling the pass. Takes a good shot. It's just a little wide, but good play overall by the Penmen.
Stonehill past midfield, trying to get something to work here. We have a whistle. It's going to stay their ball. Drew with it. She gives it up. Going wide is Stonehill. Not much defense on the far side of the field. Trying to work it into the circle are the Skyhawks. Ledger some good defense there. As she'll slap it upfield. Frost trying to settle it. She does. Nice play there, sticking her. And that's played way upfield. Nice settle there by the Skyhawks, avoiding a goal there. Skyhawks will work it back to their defense, switching fields here. Govain will slap it out of bounds.
Still not enough movement here by the Skyhawks, Mason. They need to start moving if they want to generate some offense.
On the restart, they're going to lob one up. Knocked down by Casey Smith as she carves through the defense. Her skill is working here as she gets all the way into the circle. Look at her go. Carving through the defense. She's looking for a shot. She gets one, and nice save by Susie there. We'll keep this a 2-0 game.
Well, you can see why she's the leading scorer in the nation as Casey Smith just slicing and dicing up the defense here. Weaving through all the defenders, takes a nice shot. This time just a little wide.
Stonehill trying to get back into the circle. They can't. As Survey has it, she works up midfield. Has some options. She plays it wide. That's Hoyt just outside the circle. She plays it in. Abad trying to get a stick on it, kicked away by the keeper. And out of bounds.
Yeah, this time a nice counterattack by the Penmen. The first counterattack we've seen today since they've been dominating possession, but they did a nice job and they have the ball right back.
Poirier kicks it to Frost outside the circle and played just to the feet of Abad, but knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, Aaron Frost having another nice opportunity right here, but this time a whole plethora of Skyhawks says no.
Survey working it back into the circle. The defense doing whatever they can to keep her out as they're struggling to keep the Penmen out of the circle today. And off the foot of Poirier will give it up to the Skyhawks. Quick counterattack, trying to get something to go here as Casey Smith will trip up a defender there as the Skyhawks still shrieking upfield. Ledger gets a stick on it. She tries to get possession back for the Penmen. And they will get it back as it's off the leg of Sylvia.
And you can see the Penmen's strategy here defensively is avoid Casey Smith's potent offensive capabilities, and they did a good job there.
The Skyhawks trying to get past this defense again, but Hildreth having a big game defensively. Keep them out of their own zone. The Skyhawks pass through the middle of the field. Trying to switch fields here into the circle. Ledger trying to hold their ground. As the Skyhawks work their way into the circle, but it's played out of bounds. The Skyhawks will keep it. As Govain will wait to come back into the game here for the Penmen. So Maris Taylor off the whistle. She's trying to get it upfield quick. She does. She finds Holt. She can't get to the ball. Still fighting for it. Taylor gets it for her. Plays it back to Holt. Working upfield. Survey is there just outside the circle. She finds her way in and buries a shot into the net. Survey with the missile just inside the circle. will make this a 3-0 game. Penmen with 14.5 to go in the first half.
Yeah, and this is just an overall demoralizing play for the Skyhawks. As you see Survey, absolutely beautiful shot, gets by everybody, threads the needle through the defense, finds the back of the net. 3-0 Penmen here in the first half.
Julie Munson, the head coach for the Penmen, are loving every bit of this first half. After being in a scoring drought for 3 straight games, they put up 3 in this first half against the number 9 Skyhawks. Got to feel good. As Lewis Taylor into the game, she's got some fresh legs to break things up. As that sneaks by the defense of the Penmen, but too much on it, that'll get out of bounds.
Penmen goal scored by number 21, Helen Survey. Assisted by number 4, Maddie Holmes, number goal 20.
Stonehill working their way down the sideline. Hildreth tries to get it out. Stonehill still fighting there, trying to get it into the circle. As Casey Smith works a shot, somebody loses a stick. It was Amaris Taylor. And that'll force a penalty corner.
And if I'm the Penmen here on this upcoming penalty corner defensively, find Casey Smith, limit her penetration on the net. She's the leading scorer for a reason. You don't want to give her any opportunities.
Alexandra Dillon will take the penalty corner once again for the Skyhawks. They could definitely use one here as she plays it out. Pass back to her. And looked like got the foot. They're going to play on. Just outside the circle, the shot looking for a deflection. They don't get one, so it is... Sorry, that is going to count. So the Skyhawks get one back. Shot outside the circle, didn't think it got a deflection, but the ref says otherwise.
Yeah, well, this is just a tough one to defend overall. As you're going to see the shot coming up here, there's just a whole bunch of people sitting in front of the net. Tough for Alexis Susi to spot where exactly the ball is, and by the time she realizes it's in the back of the net, and the Skyhawks get one right back.
Julie Munson trying to get a better clarification of what just happened. As that goal is going to remain on the board. Survey will start things up for the Penmen. Lewis Taylor trying to win it. And Vanderdorn picks up the foul there as that's played back by Stonehill. Up the sideline to midfield and knocked out of bounds by Vanderdorn. Big goal there for the Skyhawks, just a 2-goal game now.
Yeah, but the Penmen should still be proud of themselves, Mason. They're still up 3-1 on the number 9 ranked team in all Division II field hockey. They should keep their heads up, even if they just want one in.
Govain looking up for Lewis Taylor. Ref blows the whistle to give back to the Penmen. Survey with some quick offense and defense loses a stick. Survey still has it into the circle. Takes a turn looking for somebody. She loses, still fighting for it. And Hoyt can't win it as the whistle to give back to the Skyhawks. They shuffle it way upfield. Another whistle. They're going to have to relocate that one as the Skyhawks will keep it. 12 minutes to go here in the first half.
Yeah, as far as they can go.
The defense getting by Lewis Taylor there. And way upfield. I don't know if it'll stay in bounds. It won't. As Aaron Frost is back into the game for the Penmen and is Mackenzie Greenberg for the Skyhawks as well. Skyhawks have possession again in the Penmen zone. Frost almost keeps it in there, but the Skyhawks will take it. Still in the Penmen area as the Penmen are now having trouble. Greenberg trying to play it along the sideline. Frost cuts it off, tries to get upfield, and it goes off the head of Greenberg. So ref blows a whistle.
going to see here on the replay as Frost just tries to place it upfield. Unfortunately for Greenberg, her head's right in the line of sight of the ball, and I hope she's okay. She looks to be okay.
So she seems to be all right as the Skyhawks will take it right where she just took it off the head. They're going to look to switch fields here. Cut off by Vanderdoorn, who's having a great game. 2 goals already. She's upfield. 2-on-1, trying to get past the defense. And she wins the battle. She gets a whistle. And the ref's going to blow the whistle for another stoppage as they have to take the ball back a couple of yards as Poirier will take it now. Gets past the defender. Works her way into the circle. And the defense holds strong once again, but it goes out of bounds.
And for the remaining 10 minutes here, the Penmen are on the field. They just need to remain aggressive. Show the Skyhawks that they won't back down, not even for a minute, and they'll have some good momentum heading into the second half.
Poirier off the out of bounds. She'll play it. Gets it into the circle. Still working its way into the circle is Frost. She gets it. Looks like it got the arm of the Skyhawk. No whistle. Amaris tries to play it into Vanderdoorn. That goes out of bounds. So nothing doing again for the Penmen.
Stonehill goal scored by number 1, Casey Smith, assisted by number 9, Michaela Antonellis. Time of the goal, 21 minutes, 59 seconds. That's Smith from Antonellis at 21:59.
Stonehill has it. Their defense trying to play it up to midfield. They do. Poirier trying to cut it off. And out of bounds. Poirier will take it. Working her way upfield as she's done all in this first half. Looking for Vanderdoorn, who's got already 2 on the board. Misses wide. So a lot of substitutions here for the Skyhawks to close out this first half. The Skyhawks switching fields, playing it back to their defense here. Far side, Vanderdoorn gets a stick on. She wins the battle just outside the circle, has some options, plays it to Lewis Taylor. That shot's knocked down by a defender. Vanderdoorn trying to win it back. She does, and a whistle will give the Penmen another penalty corner.
Laura Vanderdoorn having an absolutely tremendous game, let alone her 2 goals to help the Penmen build this 3-1 lead. She's just playing with so much aggressiveness, so much energy, and she's a key reason why the Penmen have not only been winning, but been dominating the action for the most part of the game today.
So with 8 to go, the Penmen could really use another one here to get a little bit of a cushion as they sit at 3-1. Amaris back to play it again. She finds Frost. Frost slaps it in, looking for Vanderdoorn for the hat trick, but that's working its way around into the circle and out of bounds. It'll be Penmen ball. Poirier has it off the out of bounds. Into the circle, Amaris Taylor trying to track it down. She can't. The defense trying to slap it upfield. Taylor gets a stick on it, out of bounds. That stops a big counterattack there by the Skyhawks, and they'll take it back as Amaris Taylor will come out of the game. And Oberlander is into the game for the Penmen. Hildreth has it. She plays it through the middle of the field. Wide open is Frost. Her touch gets past the defender. Another one gets past another defender. She plays to Poirier. Gets into the circle looking for Lewis Taylor. That's cut off. The Skyhawks trying to work upfield again. That goes out of bounds once again. Nabad waiting to come into the game for the Penmen. 6.5 to go.
And the Penmen are still maintaining their aggressiveness, and the Skyhawks, they're not showing any resistance. This could be a problem for them lay you down in the stretch.
Poirier will take it just outside the circle again. Cut move looking for Survey. She finds her, but we have a penalty corner. Penmen getting a lot of chances through these penalty corners early on in this first half.
You're absolutely right, Mason. They are getting a lot of opportunities, and you got to believe that that's wearing down the Skyhawks defense. And they aren't going to be able to hold up throughout the entire course of the game if they keep getting all these penalty corners against them. So if you're the Skyhawks, you got to avoid the penalties. Stop giving the Penmen free penalty corners here.
So with Maris Taylor out of the game, Govain will take this penalty corner. She plays it out to Survey. Survey looking back for Govain. The defense is there to break that up. Trying to keep it in are the Skyhawks. Down the sideline, gets past midfield. Wide open Skyhawk. Anderson tracks it down. Can she keep it in? She does. Ledger's on her. Trying to keep her out of the circle. And the Penmen do a good job of keeping her out and knocking it out of bounds as well. Stonehill will keep it. Playing it to midfield. Pickering has it. The slap way outside the circle, trying to get it in there off the foot of Govain. Stonehill back into the circle, trying to get a shot off. They do. And off the nose of Hildreth. And the ref is going to blow play to a stop as Hildreth looks like she took one off the nose.
Allison Hildreth seems to be in a lot of pain here. I think you're right, Mason. I think she took a ball in the nose, and I hope she's going to be okay.
As she makes her way towards the trainer. Stonehill's going to talk things over as they have a penalty corner awaiting. So Hildreth will come off the field. Damaris Taylor back in. Stonehill on the corner. Casey Smith's shot and saved, and Penmen will take it back.
Once again, the Penmen's main focus on defense is to limit Casey Smith's penetration. This time, they miss an assignment, and she gets a good shot, but luckily for the Penmen, they're able to maintain it out of the net.
Stonehill back into the circle, quick shot, kicked away by Susie. Stonehill keeps it into the circle, knocked away. Stonehill playing really hard here to get back into that circle, trying to get one goal back. The Poirier knocks it away. She plays it way upfield. That's past midfield. Holt is wide open along the sideline, trying to keep it in. She can't race it to it, and that'll get out of bounds. 3.5 to go.
That would have been a great opportunity for Maddie Holt, as she had the entire half of the field to herself, but that time unable to get to it. Skyhawks ball.
Stonehill gets past some defenders here. It's Casey Smith into the circle. Gets past the last defender, and an easy pass and into the net. And I don't know if this goal is going to stand. So it is going to count. Stonehill gets one back, and it is a 1-goal game here as Casey Smith working her magic again. She plays it to Ledoux. Trying to get it out of there was Ledger, but that can't happen. And Stonehill working their way back into this one as Alexander Sylvia knocks it home.
Stonehill goal scorer 6, Alexandria Sylvia, assisted by number 1, Casey Smith. Time of the goal, 32 minutes. Even. That's Sylvia from Smith for 32 minutes.
Whistle blown as Stonehill will keep it. Once again in Penmen territory. Try and play it into the corner, and there's too much on that one. The Penmen will take it back. So 2.5 to go. The Penmen lead this one 3-2. The Penmen got the first 3, and now the Skyhawks have answered with 2 of their own. And pass way upfield to Vanderdorn. She's got some options here. She slaps it up, and way too much on that one, as that's going to kick out of bounds. She had Holt and Abad upfield.
Not a bad idea by Lua Vanderdorn, though. Get the ball upfield. If it goes out of bounds, they're really far from your net. It's okay.
Holt knocks down a pass. She's going to get a shot. She misses. Had time to settle that. She couldn't.
Yeah, you're going to see the replay right here. Holt trying to settle the pass down, take a good shot, unable to do so. Skyhawks ball.
Stonehill down the sideline. Once again, some options for him. Good defense there by Poirier, and out of bounds. So Greenberg on the restart. She's going to take it to the corner. Trying to play it into the circle. Poirier knocks it down. She works her way up, trying to find Vanderdorn. It finds its way there. Holt is there, crossing midfield. She has a bot upfield, but it's 4-on-2. Still keeps it, though. And runs right through a defender. No whistle. As Holt does a great job there, getting past a couple defenders to keep Penmen in possession.
Yeah, and you're going to see Holt doing a nice job here carrying the ball up the field. But for the Penmen right now, you got to be mindful of the clock. Time is not exactly a benefit to you right now.
And we have a penalty corner for the Penmen. So 15 seconds to go. They're going to get one more go at this. As they're going to send everybody into the circle here for this one. No harm can be done here, as Amaris Taylor is going to give them one last chance to get one. Amaris plays it to the captain, Govain. Govain's shot, kicked around, and out of the circle. And that'll be the end of the first half. So the Penmen get 3 early goals early on in this first half. Stonehill bounces back with 2 of their own. It's 3-2 Penmen here at Larkin Field. We'll be back for the second half soon.
It's time to announce today's Penmen of the game. Each home game, one lucky fan is awarded a special prize.
I thought Southern New Hampshire University was only online, but then I visited and saw that there was this amazing campus with a great campus culture.
The community was just amazing. I really feel like this is my family.
I've made so many friends here, friends that I know I'll have for life.
I have everything I need to succeed right here.
There's always something happening here. This is such a fun place to be.
Everybody really loves what they're doing here.
Visit SNHU and see for yourself.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us!
Welcome to the Tap House.
Division II sports is inside the NCAA.com hub. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
As an active duty service member, it was important to me to find a university that shared my values and my commitment. Southern New Hampshire University has been there, not just for me, but for the entire military community.
As a nonprofit, Southern New Hampshire University is committed to your success. From day one to graduation and beyond, find your online graduate or undergraduate program today and see yourself succeed at snhu.edu.
I had no idea SNHU had this amazing campus.
Even the walk to class is amazing.
I love the sense of community. People actually hold the doors open for you here.
All my professors really know who I am here.
They genuinely want you to succeed. I've made so many friends here.
Friends I know I'll have for life.
SNHU is the place for me.
Visit SNHU and see for yourself.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Here are a few tips that can help. Talk to your friends honestly and openly about sexual assault.
Don't be a bystander. If you see something, intervene in any way you can.
Be direct. Ask someone who looks like they may need help if they're okay.
It's on us!
At Southern New Hampshire University, we're committed to your success. That's why we hit the road again, to meet some of the 50,000 students who study online with us, to hear their stories, to celebrate their success. And with over 200 programs online and on campus designed to fit your life, there's never been a better time to see yourself succeed. Find your program today at snhu.edu.
Southern New Hampshire University proved itself different as soon as I got that first phone call.
It's full of people who care about you. You're not just another number.
And they always make you feel that you're a part of a family.
There's a personal relationship you actually develop with your advisors.
The professors see your potential and really want to move you forward.
It really feels like they take a genuine interest.
They're here for you so you can succeed.
I feel that I can conquer the world because they have my back.
Find your online program today and see yourself succeed at snhu.edu.
From all across the country, across all walks of life, you studied on laptops, desktops, got up early, stayed up late, and worked tirelessly for this one moment. This moment is yours. At Southern New Hampshire University, we're committed to your success. From day one to graduation and beyond, find your online graduate or undergraduate program today and see yourself succeed at snhu.edu.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
We are NCAA Division II student athletes, faculty members, and athletics administrators made up of 24 conferences and 300 institutions.
Over 110,000 Division II student athletes.
Together we stand and take the pledge to be more than a bystander, to get a friend home safe.
It's our responsibility to step in, stand up, to do something, to say anything, to hold our friends accountable, to stop sexual assault in any way we can.
It's on me, it's on you, it's on us.
So let's be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
Here are a few tips that can help. Talk to your friends honestly and openly about sexual assault.
Don't be a bystander. If you see something, intervene in any way you can.
Be direct. Ask someone who looks like they may need help if they're okay.
Take the pledge at itsonus.org and be a part of the solution.
We took the pledge and decided to stand up against sexual assault. Now it's your turn to do the same.
We are challenging every Division II campus to take the pledge, to make a statement, and to make sexual assault unacceptable, because
it's on us!
As an active duty service member, it was important to me to find a university that shared my values and my commitment. Southern New Hampshire University has been there, not just for me, but for the entire military community.
As a nonprofit, Southern New Hampshire University is committed to your success. From day one to graduation and beyond, find your online graduate or undergraduate program today and see yourself succeed at snhu.edu.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we traveled across the country to celebrate the success of our online students who couldn't attend graduation.
Thank you guys for giving me the chance again. It's something that I worked for a long time.
Because we believe student success is success worth celebrating.
Who did you get this degree for? I got it for me.
I did this for my mom. I did it for you, bud.
Congratulations, Daddy.
Find your online graduate or undergraduate program today at snhu.edu. With so many online degree options, we wanted to know why our students chose Southern New Hampshire University.
It is such quality education for the price.
And I love that it was an actual campus.
When I made that first phone call, they made it so easy.
I like that it was a nonprofit school and there was a huge focus on education.
It's not about furthering themselves, it's about furthering me, and I wanted to be a part of that.
Find your online graduate or undergraduate program today and see yourself succeed at snhu.edu.
The center of Division II sports is inside the NCAA.com hub, with live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
From all across the country, across all walks of life, you studied on laptops, desktops, got up early, stayed up late, and worked tirelessly for this one moment. This moment is yours. At Southern New Hampshire University, we are committed to your success. From day one to graduation and beyond, find your online graduate or undergraduate program today and see yourself succeed at snhu.edu.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
We are NCAA Division II student athletes, faculty members, and athletics administrators made up of 24 conferences and 300 institutions.
Over 110,000 Division II student athletes.
Together we stand and take the pledge to be more than a bystander, to get a friend home safe.
It's our responsibility to step in, stand up, to do something, to say anything, to hold our friends accountable, to stop sexual assault in any way we can.
It's on me, it's on you, it's on us.
So let's be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem.
It's on us!
Welcome back to Larkin Field as Southern New Hampshire Penmen lead this one 3-2 against Stonehill College. The Penmen got on the board early, but Stonehill battled back to get two of their own. Chris, what happened there in that first half?
Well, early on, up until about the 10-minute mark, the Penmen really dominated the action on both ends. Defensively, they didn't have to do a whole lot because their offense was absolutely amazing. 11 shots compared to Stonehill's 5, 8 penalty corners compared to their 3. I mean, the stats really say it all. They've been dominant offensively.
So Vanadorn will take it for the Penmen to start this second half. Stonehill has it back now as they're going to play it along the sideline. Frost trying to bear down, knock it down, and she can't. That goes out of bounds though. Ledger has it on the restart. She lifts it upfield to Frost. Knocked down by Stonehill. And knocked down is the defender, but played up the field to Vanderdorn. The Penmen trying to get some early offense going. Frost can't corral it as that goes out of bounds.
A nice idea by Vanderdorn there. Feed up to Frost, get in on the corner, send it to the middle, and then get a goal. That was a good idea.
Miscommunication there by Stonehill as Holt steals it. She's going to have a shot. And, ooh, deflected by a defender. Great job there by Holt to even get a shot off. She had a wide open net there.
Yeah, this time Holt doing a tremendous job getting by both her defender and the goalie. But for the Skyhawks, Elaine Batchelder doing a nice job saving the goal at the last minute, avoiding making this a 2-goal deficit for the Skyhawks.
So Poirier will take it for the Penmen off the restart. She's going to take a shot inside the circle and stepped on by the keeper. Still shuffling around. Holt trying to get a stick on it. Still into the circle. And Govain can't bury it as Stonehill will play it out. Casey Smith can't keep it. She's still fighting for it though. Caused a lot of trouble in that first half with the goal and an assist. Stonehill trying to get some quick momentum, trying to switch fields, but that's blown to a stop.
And you mentioned Casey Smith earlier. Her and Laura Vanderdorn have really been going back and forth. They're the two leading contributors in the game so far. It's a matter of who can come out on top.
Pump fake there by Hildreth. Doesn't work as Stonehill will take it. Smith looking for some options. The give and go. But Amaris Taylor will take it through the legs of a defender. Vanderdorn will get a stick on it. She's trying to give back to Taylor. That's knocked down. She keeps it. Gets past the stick, and she works her way down the sideline. Slaps it into the circle, knocked down. Amaris trying to get it back. And Stonehill played up. Not much possession right here. There's a lot of turnovers back and forth. Now Stonehill will take it along the sideline. Hildreth trying to break it up. She does. Stonehill keeps it though. Still fighting for it back and forth. Just outside the circle. Hildreth can't win the battle. Stonehill plays it into the circle and kicked out of bounds.
Yeah, Skyhawks in general just doing a nice job penetrating in on the Penmen. It goes out of bounds, but they did a nice job. Now they have a lengthy offensive possession to look forward to.
That one's going to trickle out of bounds, and Stonehill will keep it. Antonellis will take it for Stonehill. Antonellis shot outside the circle, and that might have hit somebody in the head. Frost goes down, but Penmen will take it back.
Yeah, everyone's got to be careful out there today, Mason. 2 players already got hit in the head early in the first half. That time, another one right to the head. She looks to be okay, though.
Southern New Hampshire with possession turns it over. Counterattack coming for Stonehill.
Sorry, what?
Susie with a nice kick save, but that's going to be a penalty corner. Julie Munson, head coach of the Penmen, not liking that one.
Yeah, Julie Munson not liking the call here. She's not sure where the penalty occurred, but the ref saw something, and they now have a penalty corner.
So I take that back. That's Rennie in the net here for the Penmen as she registers her first save of the game. Alexandra Dillon going to soak up the ball a little bit here. Stonehill shot inside the circle, looking for a deflection and off the leg of a Skyhawk. Penmen will take it back.
Yeah, you see the Skyhawks here. Nothing too complicated off the penalty corner here. Just a simple pass that Smith tries a shot, doesn't go in.
Hildreth loses possession. Stonehill once again trying to get back into the circle. They've had a lot of chances early in the second half. And another penalty corner coming for the Skyhawks. Oberlander waiting to come into the game for the Penmen with 28.5 to go here in the second half. Dillon will soak the ball again as they're going to look for an equalizer here.
This can be a huge momentum play here, Mason. This can really dictate how the rest of the game is going to be played out.
As she'll play it out. That's the stick of Smith, the goal scorer and an assist. She plays it wide and into the net. Antonellis with the shot. Looks like got a deflection, and Stonehill has tied things up at 3.
Yeah, and Melanie Rennie here is not exactly happy with the decision here by the official, as Casey Smith doing a nice job with a little backhanded pass. And this time, just a beautiful shot by the Skyhawks. Goes through everybody in the box, and now it's a tie game.
So Antonellis and Smith really working well today. That's now another assist for, or it could be a goal for Antonellis. But it's a 3-3 game. So Vanderdorn will play to Frost on the restart. Holt wins the race to the ball. She tries to carve through some defense. That goes out of bounds. Stonehill now 3 unanswered goals, as their defense will do some work here as they're going to cross fields. Batchelder looking for some options, and that's knocked down. Vanderdorn fighting Batchelder for it. Stonehill into the circle again. It's Smith. Her shot knocked down. Hildreth wins the battle, trying to keep possession. It'll go back to Stonehill. Casey Smith really keeping the Penmen honest in this one. Penmen trying to play quickly upfield down the sideline, staying in bounds, but finally kicks out. Poirier has it. Gets by one defender. She has some options here with some open field. She gets inside the circle, knocked away. Stonehill trying to keep possession. Poirier still fighting for it as Stonehill works their way upfield. Oberlander can't knock it down. Stonehill still shrieking upfield. Casey Smith finally loses the battle. That's played up. Frost has it as they collide there. That'll blow play to a stop. Warner with it. Goes down the sideline, into the corner, and out of bounds. So into the game for the Penmen is Survey. And Pickering is back into the game for the Skyhawks, and Poirier will come out as Maris Taylor will re-enter. Just in front of the net, the Penmen will switch fields. Hildreth fighting for the ball. Ref didn't like it. She's going to blow play to a stop, talk things over with her, but Hildreth will take it. Sylvia carving through some defense, but that's out of bounds. Stonehill working their way back. Shot outside the circle. Knocks it down. And knocked away by Hildreth. Still trying to keep it out is Frost. Skyhawks work their way back into the circle. Pass off the foot of Ledger. And a penalty corner.
For the next 10 minutes or so, Mason, this is going to be really important for the Penmens. They can help change the tone of the game if they want to. Help make it their own pace, make it their own style. These next 10 minutes will be really crucial.
It seems like the Skyhawks are in complete control this second half right now. Playing their own game. As the Penmen just want to try and take them out of their rhythm. As Alexandra Dillon will play it again on the penalty corner. She finds Casey Smith, plays it wide. Back to Smith, open shot coming. Kick saved by Rennie, still kicking around. Smith finds it again. And kicked out of bounds by Govain. So the Skyhawks will keep it, but no penalty corner.
Yes, Skyhawks going to their main strategy, which is feed their hot hand, which has been Casey Smith all season long. Penman doing a nice job of limiting her penetration, not giving her anything easy.
Antonellis into the circle. She has goal and an assist today. Still fighting, and the Skyhawks knock one home and take the lead. 4 unanswered goals. As Rennie lets up her second.
Yeah, you're going to see here the Skyhawks. The ball's just going to like jungle around here. Eventually it's going to pop out. And Alexandria Sylvia doing a nice job popping it right over the stick of Melanie Rennie. 4-3 Skyhawks. Penman needs to start fighting back.
Vanderdorn, the star of the first half, with the ball here for the Penmen. Now they're looking for an equalizer. She works her way down the sideline into the corner. Finds Govain. She turns it over. Amaris Taylor trying to get back to knock it down. Amaris can't keep it in. Stonehill will take it back.
Alexandria Sylvia, assisted by number 1 Casey Smith. Time of goal, 46 minutes, 41 seconds. Sylvia from Smith at 46:41.
Stonehill loses it there, right to the stick of Hoyt with some open field, looking for some options. She's just going to play it to midfield. Finds Govain. Or sorry, that's Survey. Survey working her way up inside the circle and looks for Holt as the pass goes behind her. Missed opportunity there for the Penmen.
Yeah, a missed opportunity is absolutely right, Mason. Maddie Holt doing everything she can to try and stop this pass. That time just unable to do so. Now it's Skyhawks ball going the other way.
As the Penmen regain possession. Vanderdorn, nice shot, but a better save. So a true rocket there by Vanderdorn, looking for the hat trick. But a diving snag there.
Yeah, Laura Vanderdorn's had an amazing game, already 2 goals. Thought she had the third right there, but that time Sarah Friedman said, not today, and keeps that one out of the net.
And that one trickles by the Penman defense. Here's a breakaway. Sylvia has something to work with here, and Rennie coming out of the net. Big stop there. They're going to get a penalty corner, but that's a big save there by Melanie Rennie.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Mason. Melanie Rennie doing an absolutely tremendous job here. As you see, a wide open break here for Sylvia yet again. Rennie gives up the penalty corner, but that's a lot better than giving up a goal. She's perfectly fine with that. Vanderdorn,
a lot of action in the past 5 minutes or so. She's going to get a breather. As the defense gonna have to do their job here with 21 to go here in the second half. Penmen giving up a 3-0 lead. It's now 4-3 Stonehill. Dillon will play it out. Antonellis' shot and just misses left of the cage.
Antonellis having another beautiful opportunity right here. Just wide of the net. This was almost a 5-3 game.
Off the shot, Ledger will play it back. Hoyt has it. Gives it back to Ledger. The forwards are all over this defense. And tripped up is Ledger. Stonehill will take it back. Govain will cut it off. Trying to get possession. Still fighting for it. The Stonehill wins the 50-50. Shot trickled into the circle, but cut down by Hildreth. Govain pass outside of the circle. She whiffs on Hildreth, will take it out instead. And off the leg of Stonehill. Hildreth on the restart. She can't get a pass off. That's cut off. Casey Smith shot and saved by Rennie. Another beautiful shot, better save.
Melanie Rennie, ever since she checked into the game, she's had a tremendous game. And her fellow Penmen, they need to feed off her energy here, help try and get them back into this game.
So Penmen will regain possession. See what they can do as Ledger plays it to Hoyt. She settles it along the sideline looking for Amaris. She finds it. Nice cut there from Amaris. She plays it across field to Govain. Govain, hard touch, she keeps it. Stonehill finally takes it back. Cross midfield and a nice turn there. Casey Smith going for another breakaway. Shot. Misses left in the net. Rare miss there by Casey Smith.
Yeah, and you can see why she's one of the most dangerous offensive weapons in the nation, as her blinding speed just running right past everybody. Gets by Melanie Rennie, but that time just a little wide of the net. This could very easily be a 5-3 game.
Penmen turn it over again. Frost trying to win it back. Whistle blown, and time will be stopped as Aaron Frost given a green card. She's not happy with that call. As Aaron Frost will make her way off the field. And alongside her is Govain, who seems to be hurt along the sideline as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at Govain right here. She's holding her thigh, and I hope she's going to be okay. Not sure what happened.
15, Aaron Frost, time of the card, 52 minutes, 43 seconds. That's Frost, a green card for Southern New Hampshire at 52:43.
Stonehill once again back into the circle. Pass in the middle, cut off there by Hildreth. Nice job there, getting possession. She tries to play it up to Survey. Survey gets stick on it. She has Holt upfield. Lewis Taylor making a run. And settled by the defense of Stonehill. Lewis Taylor still fighting for that possession back as it trickles out of bounds. Poirier waiting to come back into the game.
That was a nice little sequence there by the Penmen. Even though they don't score or really get a good shot opportunity, they started building some momentum back, and now's the time to do that so we have a chance to score later on.
Batchel, they're trying to go wide and work up the field, but Stonehill turns it over. Lewis Taylor will come out. Vanderdorn back in, and Oberlander out, Poirier back in. So fresh legs for the Penmen, see what they can do here as their biggest scoring threat today. Vanderdorn back into the game. Stonehill lobs it up. Cut off by Hoyt. She jugs it a little, and that'll go back to the Penmen. Her pass to Poirier. That's turned over by Poirier. Stonehill now across midfield again, trying to get something. Survey cuts it off. Frost back into the game. Holt with the ball just outside the circle. That's cut off. Trying to win the race to the ball. Stonehill wins it. Holt jabs her stick as she loses her stick. And Stonehill works their way back up. Hits the foot of Amaris. Whistle's blown.
And the Penmen are doing a lot of what the Skyhawks did early in the first half, which is not a good sign for the Penmen, and they're not really moving off the ball. They need to change that, and they need to change it quick.
Stonehill getting past Taryn Frost there. She's still fighting for it. It's the whistle to give back to Stonehill. A lot of substitutions here, and this one is a lot of players seem to be tired as Holt come out. Lewis Taylor back in. Stonehill is still in possession. It's a warm fall day. I can see exactly why they'd be a little drained today.
Yeah, Mason, on a day like today, the sunlight's really strong too, so you gotta feel like that's impacting the players' performance too.
Stonehill back into the circle. Casey Smith is in the vicinity of that pass. Still fighting for it in the circle. Vanderdorn plays it out. So 13.5 to go here in second half.
You said 21? Oh,
Stonehill on the far side. Poirier cuts it off. Trying to get around two forwards as they cut it off. Casey Smith in the circle. Shot is up over the net.
Yeah, once again, Casey Smith using her blinding speed to run past everybody. But this time her shot's just a little high. But that's a deadly combination. Some outstanding speed and precise precision on her shot.
Maris Taylor loses it. Stonehill working it back into the Penmen zone. Into the circle. Hildreth knocks it out. Good job there, just getting a stick on it. As Ledoux is there for a shot. Stonehill gets shots off outside the circle, no deflection as it kicks out of bounds. And Julie Munson and the Penmen will take a timeout. They have to talk things over. They have let up 4 unanswered goals as the Penmen trail this one 4-3. We'll be back after the timeout.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub. with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
With so many online degree options, we wanted to know why our students chose Southern New Hampshire University.
It is such quality education for the price.
And I love that it was an actual campus.
When I made that first phone call, they made it so easy.
I like that it was a nonprofit school and there was a huge focus on education.
It's not about furthering themselves, it's about furthering me, and I wanted to be a part of that.
Fund your online graduate or undergraduate program today and see yourself succeed at snhu.edu.
Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield has worked to keep the people of New Hampshire healthy for 75 years. Healthcare has changed dramatically over the years, but one thing is not, and that is our commitment to you and your family. We're a company made up of your friends and neighbors. We work each day to continue our tradition of providing healthcare to the 300,000 members we serve. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield focuses on wellness and healthy living. We work with and support numerous organizations in New Hampshire to build healthy communities. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield, creating a healthier future for New Hampshire.
We're back here at Larkin Field as the Penmen trail to Stonehill 4-3 with 12 minutes to go. Julie Munson feels the need to call a timeout to talk things over as they've let up 4 unanswered goals.
Yeah, she does, and she feels the need to do that because she feels like her team's lost a little bit of their edge here. They haven't had the same aggressiveness as they had early on, which gave them the 3-0 lead early on, and now they need to start clawing back because time is not it's not exactly friendly for the Penmen right now.
During that timeout, Michaela Govain, their senior captain, did not participate in that huddle as she seems to be a little too shaken up to even bother coming back into this game. So the Penmen are going to look for an equalizer. Poirier trying to get to midfield. It's cut off. Stonehill possession. Oberlander knocking it out of there. Frost trying to keep it in. Stonehill on the out of bounds, so they're going to try and work their way back into the circle. Ramirez Taylor gets a stick on it as she gets obstructed. Penman will take it back. Survey gives it to Vanderdorn. Nice turn there as the Stonehill Skyhawks take it back. Looking to get back into the circle, but Hildreth, good defense there, kicks it out. Frost is there, slaps it upfield. Nice touch there by Survey. She juggles it a little bit. She gets past the defender. It's a 2-on-1. She has Holt upfield. She gets into the circle to Holt. Keeper dives for her. Holt still has it. And the defense gets back. Avoids a big equalizer there. Hoyt tries to get right back into the circle as it goes skipping just past the net.
Yeah, this is a tough break here from Maddie Holt. As you see, a beautiful play set up for her here. Gets it by the goalie, has a wide open net, but is unable to handle it. Tough break.
Aaron Frost plays it in the circle. Friedman kicks it out. Still in the circle, Holt has it. She has Vanderdorn. That's knocked down. Holt still trying to keep it in the circle. She wins it. Looking for Vanderdorn still. Defense is there. And the penalty corner is coming for the Penmen. So some offense early. Straight from this timeout, Chris. Do you think Penmen will knock one home? What are we going to see here in this penalty corner?
You know, it'll be interesting to see because the Penmen have already used a lot of their plays on previous penalty corners. It'll be interesting to see if they go to an old one or if they still have a new one in their bag of tricks. Let's see if they pull that one out. And let's see if they're able to tie this game up.
Maris Taylor awaiting the call to let go as she does. Gives it to Frost. Frost skips it into Vanderdorn, looking for the hat trick. Her shot kicked away, still fighting for it. And it's going to go back to Stonehill.
Yeah, right here on the penalty corner, the ball just bounces around and nobody's able to get it to the back of the net.
Quick counterattack for Stonehill already in the Penmen zone. Good stop by Ledger to keep them from breakaway. Skipped across, can't settle it. Sylvia wins it back though. That's kicked away by Poirier, who's all over the field. And penalty corner.
Yeah, you see Sylvia right here trying to get by, draws the penalty, and now there's a penalty corner for the Skyhawks. And let's see how they choose to respond to the Penmen penalty corner on the other end.
So as well as Casey Smith has played today, she's had a lot of options to work with as well. Sylvia's really shown some presence on the offensive end. And all these girls getting ready for the penalty corner with 8 to go.
Yeah, she has 31 goals on the year, but what most people forget is that she also has 16 assists, so she's a very capable playmaker too. She's shown that today with her 2 assists to go along with her goal.
Dillon on the penalty corner, plays it to Smith. She goes wide for Sylvia, that's cut off by Ledger. So New Hampshire trying to work it back. Crossing midfield is Survey. She has some options upfield as the defense gets on her. She turns her back, finds Amaris Taylor, who has Frost wide. She's going to keep it instead. Her shot looking to get it inside the circle, she whiffs. Stonehill takes it, she wins it back. Plays it to Poirier. Through the legs of a defender. Hildreth. Back to Poirier. Poirier's pass, that's cut off. Frost trying to win it back for the Penmen, and it goes out of bounds. Bad back into the game for the Penmen. Amaris Taylor will come out. Hildreth trying to get a stick on it, just barely clears it forward. That's big. She goes wide with it. Finds Vanderdorn. A bad loses an edge. Vanderdorn looking for a call, she doesn't get it. Skyhawks on the counter attack. To the corner to Smith. And jogging, can't get to it. It'll kick out of bounds.
Yeah, now the Penmen really need to start going on offense. They just need offensive possessions to try and produce some shots here.
Ledger cuts through a defender. Can't get past the next one. Casey Smith. Trouble lurking here, she's into the circle. Trying to get past the defender to get a shot off. She's still carving around. Rennie, nice kick save. Shot up again for the Skyhawks. She slaps it out. Skyhawks unloading with shots here. As that one skips wide and out of bounds.
Melanie Rennie doing a nice job there, Mason, making not 1 but 2 great saves. And in both instances where she didn't really have an easy time seeing the ball.
Sylvia in the corner. I think she might have got a deflection. It might still be Skyhawks ball as it is. So Govain, she's going to re-enter this game with 4.5 to go. The captain really trying to get an equalizer on senior day here at Larkin Field. As she will now come in. Hoyt will come out. Hildreth can't get control of that one. It's off her foot. Stonehill on the counter attack into the circle. Kicked away by Rennie again. Frost got it upfield as much as she could before it gets out of bounds. Will keep it. Poirier will play it out. Looking upfield. And out of bounds. Greenberg will come back into the game for the Skyhawks. Batchelder plays it. Finds a teammate upfield, trying to find a forward. Ledger knocks it down. Still fighting for it. Stonehill into the circle. Poirier fighting for it. Shot is up, misses wide of the net. Rennie gets a stick on it.
And if I'm the Skyhawks here, Mason, I'm not necessarily sure I want a shot. I mean, it's under 4 minutes of play. You have a 1-goal lead. You don't really need another goal. Just stop the Penmen from scoring.
Vanderdoorn cuts that off. They're trying to get upfield. Off the stick of a Skyhawk, and they keep it in bounds. Govain trying to knock it down, but it goes out of bounds. And Maris Taylor waiting to come into the game. Pass lofted in the air. Finds Casey Smith, and she draws another whistle. She's getting good at that. Stonehill just taking it right to the corner. As that has been their game plan for quite a while now. Killing some clock here. Govain not really lunging at it. Letting her work her magic. She keeps it in bounds. Stonehill with all the time in the world in that corner. Govain finally cuts it off, but they turn it right back over. Vanderdoorn trying to cut it down. She does. She looks for her bad. Bad crosses midfield. Trying to keep it in bounds. Defense all over her. She cuts through the middle. Finds Vanderdoorn. Maris gets back into the game. Turns it over. Now Hannah Gifford with some good offense in the second half. She plays it upfield. She finds Sylvia. Ledger gets a stick on it. Sylvia still fighting for it. Govain now trying to get onto it. Taken away by Casey Smith. The shot is up and off the foot of Rennie and out of bounds. Casey Smith all over the net today.
Yeah, and Melanie Rennie's been doing a really nice job of only letting up the 2 goals, because there's some shots here, in particular by Casey Smith, that really look like they should have gone to the back of the net. One right there, Rennie doing a nice job saving it. Still a 1-goal game, still manageable for the Penmen.
So under a minute to go. Penmen do have possession. Poirier will take it from out of bounds. Slaps it upfield, down the sideline, gets past the defender. Survey has it. She has Holt in the circle. She's going to take it herself into the circle. Her shot is up, kicked away, still in the circle, and played out. Maris Taylor tracks it down. Nice touch by Govain to settle it. Plays it into the circle. Survey. Shot trickles wide of the net. Stonehill has possession. Down the sideline. Cut off again by Vanderdoorn. She tries to get in the circle. That's cut off. Vanderdoorn. Her pass into the circle, looking for Holt. Little scuffle here. And that is going to do it. The Penmen lose their 3-goal lead. 4 unanswered goals by Stonehill College will secure the win for them. That'll do it here from Larkin Field. That is game 1 of this 3-game set for Saturday. And Stonehill walks away with a win. I'm Mason Gilmartin. Thanks for tuning in.
October 18th, the Penmen play host to crosstown rivals St. Anselm College.